Luka Doncic on August 2nd signed a 3-year, $165 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic's new deal includes a player option, something the Chicago Bulls should consider offering Josh Giddey in their quest to lock down the floor general long-term. To state the obvious, Giddey isn't Doncic and won't ever see the kind of money the Lakers star will. But he's a key cog in the Bulls system, and the organization wants him to stick around. The two sides have yet to reach an agreement, however, and with Giddey hoping for $30 million per year on his extension and Chicago aiming closer to $20 million, there's a significant chasm. Doncic's new deal includes a player option on that third season. Should he opt out, he stands to land the richest contract in NBA history. The Bulls can take a page out of LA's playbook and use it to finally re-sign their prized restricted free agent. Bulls should offer to insert player option in Josh Giddey's new contract. Doncic's player option will allow him to opt out in the summer of 2028 and sign a 5-year deal worth more than $400 million if he so chooses, per insider Mark Stein. Subscription required. Chicago could give Giddey the chance to do the same, albeit not to make close to $500 million. All reports point to Giddey and the Bulls finding common ground before the 2025-26 season starts. It would be simpler, though, at least theoretically, if more choices were involved for either side. Chicago could relent and give the 22-year-old the $30 million per year he wants, or close to it, but make the final year of the new deal a team option. That would protect the Bulls if Giddey gets injured or fails to live up to that lofty sum of money. Or, Chicago could remain stubborn on its offer of $20 million per year but give Giddey a shorter deal with a player option in the final season, like Doncic received with the Lakers. If Giddey outplays his salary, he can cut the deal short and enter unrestricted free agency, avoiding a repeat of the RFA mess he's locked into this offseason. Giddey will only be 25 if he hits the market again in 2028. According to Real GM, the 2028-29 NBA salary cap is projected to be $181.2 million. This season, it's $154.6 million. Not only will more than one team presumably have money to spend, they'll have almost $30 million more to play with when attacking free agency in 3 years. Emulating the Doncic contract and giving Giddey a player option could be the ultimate piece to the Bulls finally re-signing their franchise point guard. Several Los Angeles Lakers players were in attendance for Luka Doncic's press conference announcing his new extension with the franchise. However, LeBron James and Bronny James were not present, although the elder James reportedly congratulated Doncic with a FaceTime call. Dan Patrick questioned why the younger James was not in attendance, saying that he should have been there for his teammate. "The one person who I thought should have been there was his son," Patrick said. "Bronny James, if he wants to stay longer after LeBron leaves, like that's your teammate." That's what was surprising. Bronny James should have been there. You're the last guy on the roster, you should be there. Show support. It just felt like, hey, my dad's LeBron, we got a vacation. I mean, that's where you say, Dad, that's my team. That's my teammate. While Patrick is entitled to his opinion, it's also worth noting that another key member of the Lakers, guard Austin Reaves, was unable to attend Doncic's press conference due to a promotional tour for his signature shoe. Since it is the off-season, players are going to have other commitments that could keep them away from an event like this, so it may be a little harsh to criticize the younger James for missing Doncic's press conference. As a rookie in the 2024-25 season, the younger James averaged 2.3 points, 0.7 rebounds, and 0.8 assists per game, while shooting 31.3% from the field and 28.1% from beyond the arc. He spent a lot of time in the G League, but he did appear in 27 games for the Lakers during the regular season. A second-round pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the younger James is hoping to stay in the NBA long after his father eventually decides to retire from the league that he's given over 20 years of his life. The elder James was drafted in 2003, yet he's still one of the top players in the game despite being 40 years old. The big news for the Lakers is that Doncic signed an extension that will keep him with the franchise for multiple seasons, and that should be more important than any player missing or attending the Stars press conference. Hopefully, the younger James will be able to make an impact with the Lakers in the 2025-26 season after getting a season of professional experience under his belt. A potential frontcourt move involving the Los Angeles Lakers and Portland Trail Blazers may be losing steam before it even begins. According to Anthony Irwin of Clutch Points, oft-injured Blazers center Robert Williams III could already be dealing with another injury. Despite being floated as a potential Lakers target to back up DeAndre Ayton, concerns about his availability could derail any deal before it gets off the ground. One name who has popped up plenty recently is Portland's Robert Williams III, but league sources say he may already be banged up, Irwin wrote. Given his injury history and those whispers, the Lakers are wary of trading for him. Lakers cooling on injury-prone target? Williams, still just 27, has struggled to stay on the floor for most of his career. Over the past 3 regular seasons, the Texas A&M product has played in just 61 out of a possible 246 games. It's been a brutal stretch, one that has defined his time with both Boston and Portland. Since being traded from the Boston Celtics to the Blazers in the summer of 2023, Williams has appeared in just 26 total games. That includes only 20 games last season. He did post solid per-game numbers: 5.8 points on 64.1% shooting, 5.9 rebounds, 1.7 blocks, 1.1 assists, and 0.7 steals in limited minutes. But none of that matters if he can't stay healthy. And the Lakers, reportedly, are taking that into account. Williams still has value, just not on the trade market. Williams is entering the final year of his contract. He's set to earn $13.3 million in 2025-26. In total, he's made $48 million across his NBA career. But with such a spotty health record, it's increasingly likely he finishes that deal in Portland, or finds himself waived and available next summer on a veteran minimum. The Lakers have been exploring frontcourt depth options behind Ayton. The rotation still lacks a reliable rim protector off the bench. Williams, on paper, could have been a steal, but durability concerns are hard to ignore. Looking ahead, in 6 seasons with the Celtics and Blazers, Williams has career averages of 7.2 points, 6.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.7 steals, and 1.7 blocks across 235 games. When healthy, he offers elite rim protection and energy. But when healthy has become the sticking point. With the Trail Blazers possessing a plethora of young centers and the Lakers in need of a reliable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic, this had the makings of a rare win-win trade on paper. Instead, it's starting to look like a non-starter.